we're backstage here at the Bristol Doo-Wop concert with the 1910 Fritgum Company. Guys, thank you for taking a couple minutes to talk to us. Frank, in doing my research, one of the early thoughts of your group was vanilla fudge and cream. How did you go from that type of music to 1, 2, 3, red light and stuff like Simon Says?
Well, it just sort of fell on our laps, to be honest with you. We were a psychedelic band with our own songwriters in the band and good players, and we were doing lots of neat stuff, which got us interest from our producer and a record company. But then we got there, they said, well, here, take this song and see what you can do with it, because we think it's a hit. And it was Simon Says, and we kind of rearranged it, and that's how it happened.
And I guess, as they say, history took off from there, right?
It grew its own legs.
Was it hard to make that transition going from psychedelic to to Fritgum or bubblegum music, as they used to call it?
Actually, it was a big stress on many of the members of the group because they felt that they sold out, basically like the Who sell out with the macaroni on the cover. They were so disturbed that several of the members of the band left within a couple of months.
Earlier, Mick, we were talking, you said following up from that, the group reformed 18, 20 years ago. What caused the group to get back together?
Well, the love of the music, I would have to imagine. I contacted Frank, and we met and sat down and we talked about it. The group was dormant from, I guess, 1970 or so, Frank, and until 2000 when we put this back together, late 1999. And we said, well, let's give it a shot and see what happens. And here's the crew, and we've been here 18 years, going strong and having a ball doing it.
Why don't we take a second and meet everybody?
Sure.
Hi, I'm Keith.
Glenn. Mick.
Frank. Bobby.
Guys, thank you. A couple more quick questions. I know you want to get over to the hospitality suite. In doing the research for this interview, I came across a really great story about the 1910 Fritgum Company and the Beach Boys. Who wants to tell that story quick?
Well, I was there, so I probably can give you the most accurate rendition.
That sounds like a great idea. Tell us about it, Frank.
Yeah, we were booked to open for the Beach Boys on a 2-week tour and throughout the South. So we got to play in 7 different venues and open for them, and it was just a wonderful experience. The only thing that was not so great about it was Brian had already stopped touring, so we didn't get to work with Brian.
That had to be an incredible musical experience. Before we wrap up, one last crazy question. Somebody said, I might find out and get shot if I asked it. Is it true the 1910 Fritgum Company's name came from a bubblegum wrapper?
Well, if you happen to get your hands on the first album, the Simon Says album, which was interesting because it flipped open, which is kind of odd for those albums of the day, there's a paragraph on there, and I'm going to quote it for you. It was Frank, while searching in an attic looking for some retro clothing for the group, who found a gum wrapper in one of the jacket pockets, who came up with the name.
That's fantastic. Guys, I know we're about to get ready. Thank you for taking the time. Most important, thanks for coming to Bristol. Take care. Have a great show this afternoon.